Come on up.
Taziyar, Ban Balawan, Ban Yashal. Habashim Yashai Bagata.
Sir, yes, sir. Hey, you coming to your class or what?
Ayashal. Imagine, Sar, Abanawa,
No.
Mine, God,
God.
Ya,
Ya.
Ha,
Ya.
Hawa,
Hawa.
Lakaka,
Lakaka.
Taba'a,
Taba'a.
Fataka,
Zaika.
Haya,
Haya.
Aisha,
Aisha.
Barataza,
Barataza.
Hawa,
Hawa.
Haya,
Haya.
Ashmaya,
Ashmaya.
Kamanawa,
Kamanawa.
Thumb,
Thumb.
How,
How.
Wum,
Wum.
what's a lockdown?
Lockdown.
Ababatna,
Watna.
Lockdown,
Lockdown.
Ababatna,
Watna.
Wala'a,
Wow.
Tabi'ai now,
Tabi'ai.
Manasaya one,
One.
Oh,
Oh.
I was shy now,
Aishai now.
Ayan,
Ayan.
Cry,
Cry.
Aya,
Haya.
Ha,
Ha.
Malakwa,
Malakwa.
Allah,
Allah.
Wata,
Alright.
I love you.
I love you.
Allah,
Again. Hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us today our daily bread. Give us our debts. We forgive our debts to us. Lead us not into temptation. Deliver us from evil. Thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever. So be it.
How,
How?
Hashem,
Hashem.
how is God?
How is God?
Shah, Tell now,
Now.
Ha,
Ha.
Ha,
Ha.
Arafa,
Ha.
How Makla,
Ha.
How Manawa,
Ha.
Ha,
Ha.
that's a heart,
Ha.
Hamatazarayim,
Ha.
Ha,
Ha.
Hakwil,
Hakwil.
Matthew, Ha,
Ha.
Al-Ra, Ha-Wa,
Ha.
Sama Allah,
Allah.
Garashan,
Garashan. Power to heal all manner of sickness.
All manner of disease.
All manner of disease.
Power to cleanse the leper.
Power to cleanse the leper.
Power to raise the dead.
Power to raise the dead.
Power against unclean spirits.
Power against unclean spirits.
Cast them out.
Cast them out.
In the name of Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh.
Thank you.
Thank you, so be it.
Rakata Yahweh.
Rakata Yahweh.
By Yahweh Shai.
By Yahweh Shai.
By Mayat Allah.
By Yahweh Yahweh.
By Alahayim.
By Alahayim.
Matizak Yah.
Matizak Yah.
Alawak Yahana.
Alawak Yahana.
Alawak.
Alawak.
Asranya.
Asranya.
Akwatizayanya.
Akwatizayanya.
Ataya Yalya.
Ataya.
Pakwake.
Pakwake.
Hawa.
Hawa.
Hashem.
Hashem.
Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh Shai.
One.
One.
Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
And Yahweh Shai.
And Yahweh Shai.
And Mike.
And Mike.
And the angel.
And the angel.
Commanding General Yohanan.
And General Yohanan.
The general.
General.
The captain.
Captain.
The officer.
Officer.
The trooper.
Trooper.
And the sister.
And the sister.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you, so be it.
It's a Psalm chapter 121. Asha.
Asha.
Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Al-Fakariya.
Al-Fakariya.
Ma'ayan.
Ma'ayan.
Gaba'a.
Gaba'a.
Isaiah.
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 Ahayim.
Ahayim.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Asha.
Asha.
Shamayam.
Shamayam.
Baratza.
Baratza.
Al-Yafan.
Al-Yafan.
Wat.
Wat.
Galta.
Galta.
Al-Yanawam.
Al-Yanawam.
Martha.
Martha.
Tanah.
Tanah.
Ma'a.
Ma'a.
Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Ma'a.
Ma'a.
Yagashan.
Yagashan.
Shawamar.
Shawamar.
Yasharalu.
Yasharalu.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamarka.
Martha.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Zalta.
Zalta.
Al-Yad.
Al-Yad.
Yamika.
Yamika.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Hashemah.
Hashemah.
Ma'a.
Ma'a.
Yakka.
Yakka.
Vayirah.
Vayirah.
Valayillah.
Valayillah.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamarka.
Yashamarka.
Kalra.
Kalra.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Atatash.
Atatash.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Aza'at.
Aza'at.
Wabawa'ak.
Wabawa'ak.
Ayatah.
Ayatah.
Ay.
Ay.
I belong.
Allah.
I will lift up my eyes to the hills.
I will lift up my eyes to the hills.
From which cometh my help?
From which cometh my help?
The help cometh from Yahweh.
My help cometh from Yahweh.
Which made heaven and earth.
Made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee,
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Yahweh
he that keepeth Yahweh
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in.
and thy coming in.
This time forth,
From this time forth,
and even forevermore.
even forevermore.
That prayer is Psalm chapter 83. Alahayim.
Alahayim.
Al-Yalakah.
Al-Yalakah.
Al-Tashrat.
Al-Tashrat.
Al-Tashquat.
Al-Tashquat.
Al.
Al.
Ayatana.
Ayatana.
Awayataka.
Awayataka.
Yatabahi one.
Yahweh one.
Ra'at.
Ra'at.
Al-Ainaka.
Al-Ainaka.
Yahira Yamwa.
Yahweh.
Sawadah.
Sawadah.
Wayatah.
Wayatah.
Ya'aitah.
Ayatah.
Al-Tashquat.
Al-Tashquat.
Marwa.
Marwa.
Hawa.
Hawa.
Unatapidum.
Unatapidum.
Gawi.
Gawi.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Yasafar.
Yasafar.
Sham Yash'al.
Sham Yash'al.
Al-Badah.
Al-Badah.
Ayat.
Ayat.
Nawa'aitah.
Ayatah.
Sabah.
Sabah.
Yakadwa.
Yakadwa.
Al-Yakah.
Al-Yakah.
Koryat.
Koryat.
Yasafat.
Yahweh.
Al-Talu.
Al.
Adawam.
Adawam.
Wayashmayal.
Yashmayal.
Yamawa'ab.
Yahweh.
Wahagari.
Wahagari.
Kabal.
Kabal.
Aimawan.
Aimawan.
Aimalak.
Aimalak.
Halashat.
Halashat.
Al-Yashabi.
Al-Yashabi.
That's the Lord.
That's the Lord.
Kamashur.
Kamashur.
Al-Nawab.
Al-Nawab.
Imam.
Imam.
Ayuwa.
Ayuwa.
Arafat.
Ayuwa.
Manyaluwa.
Manyaluwa.
Salah.
Allah.
Ayashalaham.
Ayashalaham.
Mani.
Mani.
Kasiyasara'a.
Kasiyasara'a.
Ayagya.
Ayagya.
Banakal.
Banakal.
Payashma.
Payashma.
Ashmadu.
Ashmadu.
Ma'ayan.
Ayan.
Ara.
Ira.
Ayawa.
Ayawa.
Naman.
Nama.
Ma'arama.
Arama.
Shaytamu.
Ayatama.
Nad.
God.
Yamawa.
Yamra.
Taifa.
Ayra.
Makazama.
Makazama.
Makazma.
Makazma.
Makazamanan.
Makazama.
Hamasayatamu.
Ayatama.
Shar.
Shar.
Marwa.
Marwa.
Ayarashad.
Ayra.
Anawa.
Anawa.
Hot.
Hot.
Na'awa.
Nawa.
Alahaya.
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 Shaytamu.
Ayatama.
Galdama.
David.
What?
What?
Hanya.
Hanya.
Ha.
Apa.
Ha.
Ah.
Ira.
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 Wakalahaba.
Apa.
Alahat.
Alahat.
Harayam.
Arayam.
Pantaradak.
Kandarada.
Masairaka.
Ira.
Wamasa.
Amasa.
Ha.
Apa.
Alahalam.
Alaha.
Ala'a.
Ah.
Hanyaham.
Hanya.
Alawan.
Alawan.
Wayakwash.
Wash.
Ha.
Ka.
Yataw.
How.
Bashma.
Wash.
Wayakahal.
How.
Aynaay.
Ayay.
Wayakaru.
Horrible.
Wayakabagwa.
Ah.
Wayanaiwa.
Ayay.
Wayakta.
Ah.
Ha.
Ah. How.
Lifta.
What?
Aliyawan.
My Lord.
Al-Papa.
Ah. Right.
Keep not thy silence, O God.
Keep not thy silence, O God.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
Be not still,
O God.
O God.
Lo,
Lo.
thy enemies take it come on.
Thy enemies make it tumble.
They that hate
That they that hate thee
thee,
have lifted up the head.
they have taken crafty counsel
And take crafty counsel
against thy people.
against thy people.
So,
So,
against thy hidden.
against thy hidden ones.
They have said,
He has said,
Come,
Come,
and let us lift them off.
let us cut them off.
From indignation.
From indignation.
The name of Yahshua,
The name of Yahshua
may be no more in remembrance.
may be no more in remembrance.
They have consulted together
They have consulted together
with one consent.
with one consent.
They are confederate.
They are confederate against thee.
Tabernacle of Edom,
Tabernacles of Edom,
and the Ishmaelites,
the Ishmaelites,
Moab,
Moab,
the Hagarenes,
the Hagarenes,
the Baal,
the Baal,
and
and
Amalek,
Amalek,
the Philistines,
Philistines,
the inhabitants of Tyre.
the inhabitants of Tyre.
Assure has also
Sure has also joined with
they
them.
have opened the children of Lot,
They have opened the children of Lot.
Lot, who unto them,
Who unto them,
as unto the Midianites,
as unto the Midianites,
as to Sisera,
as to Sisera,
as to Jabin,
as to Jabin,
and the brook of Kison,
and the brook of Kison,
which perished they didn't go.
perished they didn't go.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became done with the earth.
Make their noble
Make their noble
like Obed,
like Horeb,
and like Zeeb.
like Zeeb.
Yea,
Yea,
all the princes of Sabbath,
all the princes of Sabbath,
and Salmon,
and Salmon,
who said,
said,
let us take to ourselves
let us take to ourselves
the house of God in possession.
the house of God in possession.
Oh my God,
Oh my God,
make them like a wheel,
make them like a wheel,
that stubble before the wind,
and stumble before the wind,
as the fire burneth the wood,
as the fire burneth the wood,
and as the flames set the mountains on
and
fire.
as the flames set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them
So persecute them
with thy tempest,
with thy tempest,
and make them afraid
make them afraid
with thy storm.
with thy storm,
Fill their faces with shame,
fill their faces with shame,
and they may seek thy name.
that they may seek thy name.
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
let them be confounded and troubled forever.
let them be confounded and troubled forever.
Yea,
Yea,
let them be put to shame
let them be put to shame
and perish,
and perish,
that men may know
that they may know
that thou,
that thou,
whose name alone
whose name alone
is Yahweh,
is Yahweh,
art the Most High
art the Most High
over all the earth.
over all the earth.
All right, now.
Shop just was everybody see it. Hey, glasses. Big truck. Oh, damn. Get up and move the camera. Oh. Well, I had you know what I'm talking about? Wartime. You think everybody go to war? All right. Got swords? Right. Real talk. Real talk. Real talk. Yeah.
Hello, hello. Can you hear now? On here.
Put a one in the chat. Fight line and see. You can hear. Test. 1, 2, 3. Mic check. Mic check.
Test 1, 2. Anybody here?
Maybe it's on.
That's a lot more clear. Test, 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 test. Mic check 1, 1, 2. Mic check 1, 2, 1, 2.
Mic test. 1, 2, 1, 2. Mic check 1, 2, 1, 2. Hello. Hello.
Like you got, do you have to be like right here? Yeah, be right like right here. This is like a sensor kind of thing.
Yeah, because it has noise cancellation. So it only picks
Mm.
up.
This this is the book of Genesis, chapter 24, verse 22. Wayaha, Kayazar, Kaajar, Kayala, Kayala, Kalawa, Hagamalayam, Hagamalium, Latazawa, Wayapat, Wayakwa, Hayat, Hayas, Ayash, not Nigis, Nigizam, Abba. No, no, I got it. I got it. It's I know it's Za Abba, Za Abba, Ba, Bakwa, Makpala, that's why. Why? Asanya, Tama, Tama, Tasa Mayam, Tasa Mayan, Live, yeah, get the Azra, Shah, Sahab, Maisha Kwam, Maisha Kwam. Did I say it right? Kalam. Verse 23. Wayamar, Baab, Ma'ayan, Ata, Hag, Hag, Ha, Hagadayan, Hagadanya, yeah, yeah, no, no, Hagadanya, yeah, Hagadanya, La, La, Ma, La, Laya, Hayes, Hayasa. Yes. Oh, but Apple Abgak Makoyom 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 Noir La no. Verse 24. But Amar Allah Allah no. Yeah. I am I am but 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 the awal nakir fun malka malaka asar asar yaloda la la na wa. Those guys. You see this one right here? Verse 25. What Amar, what thought Amar, I Allah, 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 Yahweh. Um, Taban, Masha, oh, look at my tattoo. Masa, how, Masa, Rabba, Rabba, Rabba.
How? Hey, Shema. You know what I mean? Like ordering men. Like, hey, Shema. Now, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
Ba.
I um um Makwa Gum Makam Balawan.
And in the word, long one.
That's good. That's good. Verse 26. Why yeah. Oh yeah. Why up why quiet I don't know. Yes. That reminds me of this.
Yep.
Um, yes. Why yes? Why I shall the why you should talk Yahweh Yahweh oh Yahweh oh Yahweh.
Verse 27.
Verse 27. Why your mom rock or rock Yahweh Elohim Ah the name Abraham Ashar
I don't even know what yeah. I'll ask him.
Abraham Ashar Isaac Isaac
Like it's silent.
Isaac What
Remember when you get you have to go block it's
Mhm.
ha and
Yeah.
the word it says is much outside what outside the person. Go ahead. No, why at the beginning of the phrase is man. When you say why, right? And you say when you say king, right? So it's why and then whatever. So why and is and
Huh.
so okay, you start to figure out what the vocabulary. Notice it's better making it on So if anything, once you learn those things, and when you actually read it, you see that it was like growing kind of helping you what's expected. You are wa amat
Wa Ah, Danya,
done.
Danya, Anaka, Anaka, Naka,
Not
Nakir, Ba the Rocket, the Rock,
on
Hanya, Yahweh, Ba the, Ah, Hi, Ayaha. Is that, is that right?
yeah.
Ahaya? Is that right?
Ah,
Ah,
ah, but no, ah,
Akir. Uh, is that backward? And
remember, Yah, and Yah is the word that ah, Yah.
Akir. Twenty. 28. Watazra? Wataz. Wataz. Hi. Ha. Ra. Ra. Wa. Taga. Wataga. Wa.
Just keep trying to keep that way.
La. La. Apa. La. What? Ama. Right now. Ah. Ma.
If it keeps cutting in and out, put a 1 in the chat.
Hey, y'all bear with us for a moment, Baba Shah. Having some technical difficulties. We're gonna get on the so-called press. because he.
There it is. Now you can do it.
Testing. Can you hear me?
Say something.
Testing. Can you hear me?
There you go.
Here we go. Tomorrow, somebody can help me come. I'm gonna bring that USB adapter thing, and we're gonna see if we can hook all of them up. You dig what I'm saying?
All right, where were you? Which word were you on again? In English?
In English?
Yeah, just what does it
One,
say?
two, no.
He was
Yeah,
on verse
28.
28. The young woman and told unto the house.
So ran.
Yeah, at the very bottom.
Thing. Oh yeah, I remember now. I yeah. Ayama.
Mm-hmm.
Ayama.
It's just a
That's
mom.
mama. Oh, that's mom. That's mother, right?
Yeah.
Cut the baram. Cut the baram. Cut the baram.
The Baria.
Cut the baram. Hala. Hayala. Ha'ala. Right?
Allah. Yeah.
Hayala.
All right, Most High Christ. Go ahead and go to Genesis 24 and 22 in the English.
Genesis 24 and what's that?
24 and 22.
All right, I'm there.
All right, go ahead.
The book of Genesis, chapter 20, verse 2. And it came to pass, as the camels had done drinking, that the man took a golden earring of half a shekel weight.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, what does that mean, sir?
What are you talking about?
A shekel weight?
Shekel weight was is a type of money that was used.
Oh, currency. All right.
Yeah, it was a currency.
Okay.
Yeah, so that is just referring to the size of the earring, right? It says of half a shekel weight. So, I mean, that means it's gold that.
And two bracelets for her hands of 10 shekel weights of gold.
So, what's going on here? So he's playing the game, and he did, is it's like if you met a girl for the first time, and the first thing you do is give her some earrings and bracelets, like some jewelry. I mean, she might be impressed by that, right? You stroll up with the camels, you know what I mean? You post it up by the water, camels drinking the water, spitting, be like. You imagine you get in the earring and the bracelets, and you going up to this girl because you know not fair. You find her attractive, right? And then what does he say?
Verse 23. And said, whose daughter are
He said, right? And that's something to take in mind, because you meet any sister out here, that might be the first thing you should say. That way you know what tribe she's from, and make sure she from. And girl, what ethnicity are you? You look, you looking real. I don't say exotic because he was saying that. You're unique. Your beauty is unique. What's your background? Are you Hispanic? Are you Puerto Rican? You know what I mean? Like that's what he's inquiring. He's asking these things. But more specifically, literally, who's your dad? Who's your daddy?
Amen.
Yeah, no, this is you. I just covered for you.
Yes, no, this is last time Abraham was dying, and he told his servants to go to his country and find a woman for Isaac, right? So the guy got there, and then what's Rebecca? Yeah, Rebecca, not Rebecca. No, not Sarah. Rachel. Is it Rachel or Rebecca?
Rebecca.
No, it's Rebecca.
You talking about who he's talking to right now?
Yeah, it's Rebecca. Rebecca came out and started giving him water and giving the camels water. Remember?
Yeah.
Remember, that's what he prayed for. He prayed for a woman that was not selfish, right? So then now he gave her the earrings, gave her some bracelets. You know what I'm talking about? He's like, go ahead with you. So who's your daddy? He basically like trying to like he was not spitting game, but he basically giving her gifts, letting her know that he's very important. You feel me? And who these come from is very important.
Yeah.
You feel me? So now he's like, who's your daddy? Who like you feel me? Like, who's your father? Where's your father's house at? Because he's trying to get a wife for Isaac.
Yes, like
so the first thing,
right?
Yeah. So the first thing he has to do is go talk to the daddy to get the daughter. You know what I mean? I know nowadays, well, you know what I mean? They don't do that in the world, but in here we do that. Before we go talk to a woman or court a woman, what do we have to do?
That's like our tradition.
What do we have to do?
Get permission from the dad.
No. What do we have to do?
Get permission from the school.
Get permission from the head of the camp to speak to the sister. You feel me? You have to get permission. You feel me? Because what if she's courting someone already?
Right.
What if she's not ready to be a wife? It's like you cut you off, Tamaki, but you didn't answer the question.
I was gonna break it down.
You're trying to teach.
Yeah.
If you want to teach, you could have been up here. I know. But that's what we do. You feel me? We got to get permission first. So before he wants to get her and Isaac together, he's gonna go to her daddy first. Keep reading, because it's not just going to her daddy. He's about to. You feel me? Watch. Just keep watching. I'm sorry. Just keep listening.
If I could, and I understand, kind of jumped in, but you know, like back in the day, where I mean, you know, you may have gone up to a girl yourself, or you may have sent a friend to like kind of put in a good word for you, just to kind of warm her up to the idea, right? You know, something like that, where like your homeboy goes up to her, he's like, "Hey, yo, my boy, he thinks you all right. He wants to speak to you." You know what I mean? It could be that, or you just going straight up to him, and that's kind of what this reminds me of. Though he's not there physically, he's just, you know, he's being impressed by this.
Right. What you do, you go tell him, hey, who that? Hey, man, put me down. Yeah. Put me down. Okay. Put me down. All right. You know what I mean? Put me down. You know what I mean? That's how you want to do it. Right up top. Like, hey, that's homeboy, you know her? Yeah, put me down with her, bro. Put me up with her, but this time he's too young to even be thinking about it. Isaac's not thinking about it. But good, right? He'd be Abraham being a good daddy, right? Abraham. You dig what I'm saying? Just like with his future. So Abraham is thinking about Isaac's future, and on his death to future. And his servant being a good servant. You dig what I'm saying? So that's that's what it's all. This is how the servant played it. The servant played off to the daddy. Yeah, I want your daughter for my wife. I mean, for Isaac. You know what I mean? That's not what he said. Look how he plays it. Keep reading.
23, and said, whose daughter art thou? Tell me, I pray thee, is there room in thy father's house for us to lodge in?
Is there a what?
Is there room in thy father's house for us to lodge in.
He said, is there a room in thy father's house for us to go lodge in? You feel me? Is there a room for so that we can just get in there and you know what I mean? So we need a place to stay. You dig what I'm saying? And then when you have a place to stay, you know what I'm talking about when they eat dinner, everybody comes to eat dinner.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? They eat dinner together, they sit down. So where y'all come from? Who are y'all? You dig what I'm saying? So now he's just looking for a place to lodge in. So you know what I mean? So he can get in where he fit in. Keep reading. It's cunning. It's not out front and out forward. You know what I mean? It's using more game. I know y'all don't know nothing about y'all talk women no more. Y'all just like, you know what I mean? And you don't go meet the fathers. And you know what I mean? To make the fathers like you. When the fathers like you, it's a different. If the father like you, you in the door. You know what I'm talking about? You in the door, you like you know what I'm talking about? She gotta like you. Most women go for men that's like their fathers anyway. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Verse 24. And she said unto him, I am the daughter of Bethuel, the son of Melchah, which she bare unto her. Verse 25. She said, moreover unto him, we have both straw and provender enough, and room to lodge in. Number 26.
Wait, start at 25 again. It's like.
Okay. She said, moreover unto him, we have both enough,
right,
and room to lodge in.
So we was talking about so they're she's the granddaughter of Nahar, right? And Nahar is the city that they're in,
right?
So they're very important people in the city. That's why she gave her registry. You do what I'm saying? She gave her registry. This is who I am. You feel me? And they're in the city of Nahar right now. They're in the same as her grandfather. You know what I mean? Like that's the olden things. That's the ancient thing way of doing things. You know what I'm talking about? You'll name the city after yourself type shit. You feel me? If you was very prominent in that city, so she's come from a prominent family in the city. It's over here, sir. So she comes from a very prominent family in the city. You dig what I'm saying? So she's letting them know who she is. And of course we got room to lodge in. And we got straw, we got barns, and you dig what I'm saying? You feel me? Like she basically boasting. You know what I mean? Like this ain't no ordinary box. You dig what I'm saying? No, for real.
Wait, how old is she right here?
I don't know, but she's not saying ordinary box. She just saying I'm not an ordinary sister. You know what I mean? Right. I'm a sister. I'm a, you know what I mean? I'm a prominent sister. Like, you dig what I'm saying? We're a prominent family. That's basically what she's saying. I come from the Brookshires. You dig? You feel me? Like, you dig what I'm saying? Think about like Trump's daughter. She, you know, they hold their head proud of like Obama's daughters. They hold their head up proud. You feel me? Like I'm such and such daughter. You dig what I'm saying? That's what she's saying. Go ahead.
Verse 26. And the man bowed down his head.
And did what?
And the man bowed down his head.
You dig what I'm saying? Oh shit! Like, all right, sis. You feel me? Like, you dig what I'm saying? Go ahead. And did what?
And worship the Lord.
Right. He bowed his head down, but then he worshiped the Lord. You feel me? He no sweat, sis. But he was like, "Thank you, Lord, for giving her to me, for bringing this one."
Yeah.
It's like, I'm not trying to jump off topic, so it's along the lines. So the sisters today, they had that spirit, like I'm the ish, you know what I'm saying? But they come with that masculine spirit. So it's always been in them to be like I'm the ish, but they just got their morals and everything screwed up.
The sisters of Israel, the sisters of Zion has always been the shit. Even in the Bible, they was the shit. You know what I mean? We're gonna go over Esther, right? And when we had the Feast of Purim, you feel me? When she was walked out there and there was a whole camp of soldiers, and she walked out there looking glossy with the lotion and the earrings and the jewelry, and she was smelling good. You know what I'm talking about? And it was everybody stopped and looked like, damn. Like,
that's what they said.
Who is this? You feel me? You feel me? Like you know what I'm talking about? Because you know, ain't nothing better than a sister that smell good and she put lotion on after she got the shower and she ain't all ashy. And if she come in that right spirit, you be like, I love this. I love her. And I love her, baby. Like, you feel me? Go ahead, Ayala.
Kind of adding on what he was saying though, I think it's a mixture of things because the spirit is the confidence, right? But then also the issue is that they've been raised here in America, where they have been basically brainwashed into thinking that because they could show their skin on Instagram and get 2,000 likes on a picture, or what I'm saying, get people to subscribe to their OnlyFans, that puts them on some kind of high level in society. But that's not how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be because they know their heritage, their identity, and most sisters, 99% of the sisters out there, they don't know their Israel. They don't keep the Sabbath. They don't, what I'm saying? They don't follow the God's law, statutes, and commandments. But they could be that much more of a higher, level of spiritual person if they knew these things.
So like y'all give up, man.
Go ahead, I'm done.
It's no different than a brother.
Yeah.
A brother want to be a soldier, right? Because he's supposed to be a soldier. He's supposed to be tough, rough, and rugged. But he be go out here making emotional decisions. You feel me? Because he was raised in a world. He wasn't raised without a father. She wasn't raised without a father. So she think showing skin is the way to get a man. Because her mama did that. When a father's job is to teach a son how to be a man and teach his daughter on how not to be promiscuous and how to really get a man. You know what I mean? And pick a man. You dig what I'm saying? But there's no fathers in the house. Why ain't there no fathers in the house?
They've been kicked out by the mama.
You dig what I'm saying? I want it deeper. Why ain't there no fathers in the house?
Because the white man is binding up the strong man.
It's a spiritual answer.
Yeah, that's a good answer. Why ain't there no fathers in the house? Taziar.
They've been removed.
Why ain't no fathers in the house? Ayala one.
Because the wife left him.
We was just in class on Monday. Why ain't there no fathers in the house?
Because we all integrated, and then Martin Luther King, we all integrated in together.
Give him a hand.
I love it.
Give him a hand. Give him a hand. There's no fathers in the house because we're trying to keep a culture of the oppressor, right? And their culture is not built on family. Their culture is built on money and success and built on money and being the devil. You feel me? So we look at getting money as the problem, as success, when that's not successful at all. You know what I mean? Just because you got not Bill Gates, what's his name? Jeff Bezos, rich, right? Could he keep his wife? No. These men be billionaires and be 5-6 marriages deep because money is not the issue. And then we get with a woman and that be the issue of is money. That's not the issue. That's not the issue. The issue is that we don't know who we are as a people because we now integrated into a system that's not made for us. You dig what I'm saying? Before that, we was learning our culture. We was learning how to keep families together. We was learning our own thing, but then they integrated to school. So now we look at their curriculum instead of our own curriculum. You understand? You have something to say, Taziar?
Concert.
Go ahead.
I used to live on the East Coast, and I noticed that there's like white families.
Mm-hmm.
They have mom, dad, children, white picket fence, house. So they're doing something right.
They're doing.
Like, I don't know.
They're not destroyed. You dig what I'm saying? They're not destroyed. We're destroyed. Mm-hmm. That's their understanding. A man, woman, kids, white picket fence.
Yeah.
That might never be your understanding.
We don't have it.
We don't have that same understanding because we're supposed to be worshiping the Lord. You dig what I'm saying? And that's why we get mixed up because we see that man, woman, children, white picket fence, and we think, oh, that's the way. But is that the way?
Is it?
What is the way? We're talking about.
It's like the Most High. But I was gonna say that's the American dream.
Do you think what I'm saying? And we try to get that American dream, and we're never going to get that American dream. That our wife is never going to get that American dream. She needs to get the Israelite dream of doing what? Ruling the earth. Not the American dream. The American dream is not for us. We're not American. We have American citizenship, but America was not made for us. When America was made, we were what? You understand that? Yeah, now you understand what I'm talking about? That's why the sisters act like that, and that's why the brothers act like that. Because we are not concert. That's why I mean I'm stupid.
You were saying what? So like you were saying
But
I'm listening to you.
that's why we act. That's why we act like that, because they make the American dream look so cunning and look so great. Who don't? When you watch the TV, right, and you see white people riding on jet skis and going to lake houses and vacation and just being frivolous with life, don't that look cool? I was watching a show called One Tree Hill. Remember that? I'll tell you about that, Caviar. And I kept seeing them. Even the poor white people was owning businesses and going on trips and stuff like that. And I was like, damn, they supposed to be the poor white people. Beach houses and shit. You feel me? I ain't never had a vacation house in my life. I don't think I ever been on a vacation. You dig what I'm saying? It looks nice. It looks good. It looks like it's supposed to be cool. Why are we here in America? Why are we here in America?
We're in captivity.
Because why?
We're in captivity.
Just say the right word. The Lord is punishing us for our iniquities. So when you're on punishment, do you get to go and hang out with your friends? No, I'm too wild. When you're on punishment, do you get to go? What about y'all want donuts?
No.
All right. Do you get to go do things? No, you're on punishment, right? So why here in our captivity do we think we get to go on vacation and have fun when we're being punished for the iniquities that we did? Why do you think you're going to get the white picket fence and the family and the parties and stuff before Christ? When Christ died for you to be able to get a second chance with the Lord. So why do you think you're going to get the kingdom before Christ? We're not. We're not going to get the kingdom before Christ. Right. That's why when the so-called when the pastors get all the Rolls Royces and all that thing, they had their heaven on earth. They're looking for their heaven when Christ returns. Right. They already had their heaven.
That's right.
Because they driving the Rolls Royces, living in big houses, sending their kids to college. All these rappers out here, they're living the dream. You're the one that's not. You're the one that's not. That's why when he told the rich man, what he told the rich man, sell all your belongings, give them to the poor. I keep all the laws, I do all of this, I do all of that. Well, yeah, you sell all your belongings, and then maybe you can get to heaven. But until you do that, I don't know. Kanye West said that the Jews are clapping up. Mm-hmm, yeah, yeah. Kanye West, go ahead. Then what he go do? Then he go get another white woman.
Oh yeah.
But you got another one.
You understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? Give up all your rich stuff and then.
So people live in the fake dream because he doing price.
Yes, that's why rich people always die of drug overdoses. Michael Jackson died of drug addict. Prince died of drug addict. Whitney Houston died of drugs. Michael K. White, whatever that dude name is, the one that played Omar in The Wire, he died off heroin. What's her name? The rapper. Gangsta Boo died drug overdose. These people are rich, dying from drug overdoses. What's up?
I don't mean Slocky, if I may, I just wanted to put in a point too, and like just as well as what was the brother name who was singing the song? No, the change don't come. Sam Cooke.
Sam Cooke didn't die of drug overdose, but he did die. He did die of a horrible death. He no, he died. The black woman shot. I tell you about. You feel me? He was with a woman, right? But then she stole his pants, and then he went to the front desk trying to find where the woman went, and the lady at the front desk shot him, right? Shot him twice. But then when they did the autopsy, he had broken fingers. You feel me? He had broken fingers. You know what I'm talking about? Like somebody tortured him. You dig what I'm saying? It's not always what you think. That was back in the 60s though. What's up? And ran away because he had a fat wad of money. He was messing with a prostitute. I tried to get you to watch that. Remember the killing of Sam Cooke? But you didn't want to watch that. Yeah, I know. You didn't want to pay attention to it because you was like, I don't know, you wasn't understanding. But it's very interesting. But you know, Sam Cooke was the first one to try to move out all the oppressors from the music industry and do his own thing. Because even back then, the so-called Jewish man, I was trying to figure out a better way to say it. The so-called Jewish man was running the music industry back then, taking all of the black people's money that they were actually, you feel me, that they were actually accumulating up. He started a business with a so-called Jewish man, right? But the so-called Jewish man did all the paperwork, but the so-called Jewish man was the actual owner of the company and not Sam Cooke. Yeah, he was supposed to be the owner. He funded all the money, but the so-called Jewish man did all the paperwork, and he put his name at the top of the business. So Sam Cooke was actually working for him in Sam Cooke's business.
And then with that, like that is even so much deep because the person that run the rap game, I said who's on top of the rap game is Drake, and he identified as a Jewish man.
Yeah, because his mom was a Jewish man, but he's actually an Israelite.
Yeah, he actually is.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. And why do we go sleep with Jewish people? Because he's not the only one. Because Lenny Kravitz, Lisa Bonet. Why do we go with Jewish people? Try to get power because they have all the power. They have all the money, so we try to go get that. We go sleep with them. It can be rich. When really all we need to do is and forget being all right, no sweat. If you're rich in your pockets, you can be rich in your pockets and rich in your spirit and rich in your culture, and you could be wealthy. And I ain't talking about wealth as in money. I'm talking about wealth as in spirit, wealth as in knowing your culture, wealth as in being on the ruling class of this planet, not of America, of this planet. Oh, my Tazwa was up first. My bad. Yep, that's a precept. Revelations 2:9. What you gonna say, Kevin?
I'm gonna say all money ain't good money though.
All money is not good money, but that's why the root of all evil, they said, is money, right? But it's not money; it's the things you would do for money. You feel me? There's brothers out here that sell their mama out for money. There's out here that wear a dress for money, kiss boys for money. I went to school with a brother named Jordan Clarkson. He wore a dress. He didn't look happy like that. He wore a dress.
Why did he wear a dress?
Yeah, Jordan Clarkson. I went to school with him.
Yeah.
We graduated him and Andre Roberson. And we didn't do that. I never thought I'd see them wear a dress. You know what I'm talking about? But they did. So I don't know what to tell them. You feel me? You shouldn't. What are you doing? That's why I wanted to tell him, but it's his choice. He's a grown man to make that decision. Caviar, will you wear a dress? What about you, Tamakia? Taziar? What about you, Ayawan?
I don't know.
Ayara? Matazawad? Because you have morals and standards. Well, now what if they offer you $3 million? I'm still not gonna wear a dress,
Right.
because I understand that we gonna get the kingdom. You feel me? And there's nothing that can make me trade my culture and trade what I believe in for. I don't care how much money it is. I didn't been poor before. I'm poor now. We broke now. How many? Who got $1,000 in their pocket? Nigga, who got $500? Who got 200?
At least $200.
I could pull probably like $70. Yeah, yeah, so, and that's from selling this and going over here and borrowing this and what he owe me. You feel me? I could probably pull like $70 together, 75. You know what I'm talking about? That's all I got. You feel me to my name? But you know what's worth more than that? Somebody blow my mind. How you up? Yeah, but I want a word for it.
Our identity.
Yeah, but I want a word for it.
Oh.
Yeah, I want a word for it.
You said the question.
What's more than but I want a word for it. There's one word for it. Well, 2 words basically.
You said 2 words?
Yeah. What are we in?
The kingdom of heaven.
No, what are we in? What's worth more than $75?
The truth.
This truth is worth more than that. This truth is worth more than all of those things. Your house, your car. This, you do what I'm talking about? It's worth more than gold. You know what I'm saying? We might have another dollar in our pocket. Each other. You feel me? We go and we do shit like wish a nigga would. You know, right? We go to camp and we wish. What do you wish? I wish a nigga would run up on somebody. You know, else I could. You feel me? Yeah, we slide them. You feel me? That's why there's no reason to ever fear anything, because before you get to slide them, the Lord is gonna slide. You feel me? He gonna walk up on you. He gonna walk up on you the wrong way and slip and fall and bust his head wide open. You know what I'm saying?
I seen it happen at camp too many times, sir.
We all do. We all seen it happen. Like, oh snap! Like, you feel me?
You thought you was gonna oppress us with your aggressiveness, and the Lord just sent the death angel on you.
You feel me?
But they didn't kill you, but they got you apostles, though.
And now it's a whole nother it's a brother over here that we don't even know. Right. We just gave him a water every now and again when he walked by, and now he's lying on you in the middle of the street. You walked over here being aggressive and being like he was gonna do something, but really the Lord sent him over here to side door. You feel me? You feel me? You shouldn't have been talking shit.
I think it was it's like if I could Cap speaking. Captain Kopash was speaking, and there was the Edomite that was yelling and pointing, and then the brother came out of nowhere and just like this from Jake in the World. He came out of nowhere and just clocked that fool, knocked him the heck out. It was like, man.
Now the Lord just sent somebody to slide on you out of nowhere. Oh snap! You feel me? Oh snap! Like, okay, you know what I'm talking about? The water. You know what I'm talking? You got an extra camera. Police come. We was telling him to back up. He didn't want to back up. then he pushed him, and then so before I thought he slipped. No, what was you gonna say, Caprier?
I was gonna say, like, even the pit, like, if you like, 'cause this, you remember, but like, even when they would call, you come, like, try to beat us up, they'll even slide them. 'Cause
Yeah.
So one girl, she like called, some rumor, I said she called her homeboys to come beat us up, and they beat her up.
Yeah. Damn. That's serious. What is it with you? You stupid? Why you messing with the hell? They on your side, stupid dummy. Oh, talk. Real talk. Real talk. They ain't never did nothing to nobody. They be on here every week. What are you talking about? And they say every week. You the one that come up with them. That's real deal, Holyfield, bro. That's real. You feel me? The Lord is with the ISUPK.
Right.
You feel me? Is that it on that 28, right?
Was on 27.
No questions? All right, go ahead.
Verse 27. And he said, blessed be the Lord God of my master Abraham,
Right.
who have not left destitute my master of his mercy and truth.
Right.
I, being in the way, the Lord led me to this house of my master's brethren.
Right. The Lord led me to this house of my master's brethren. You feel me? Like, you know what I mean? He's saying that the Lord had favor in Abraham, and I just follow with Abraham. You know what I mean? Because the Lord led me here to my brothers, my masters, like my master's brethren. I didn't know where I was going, but the Lord led me here, and you know what I mean? Because this is literally Abraham's brother or Abraham's uncle. You dig what I'm saying? So he's like, shit, I didn't even know where I was going, but I'm here now. You feel me? Ain't the Lord special? Go ahead.
Verse 28. And the damsel ran and told them off her mother's house these things.
Right? She told her mother, like she told everybody that was in her mother's house and what was going on. You feel me? Like say, he's talking crazy, but it sound right. You know what I'm talking about? It sound right. He look. She went back and showed him. He done gave me these bracelets. He gave me these earrings. I don't know who this nigga is, but he rich. You feel me? I think we might, and you know what I'm talking about? He want to know if we got somewhere to stay. I think we should let him. You feel me? That's like
we stopped at
28?
27.
Oh, you
I think we read through 28.
Yeah, y'all read. Y'all been to 28, right?
And that was it.
All right, with that, I'm no, everybody don't stand up. Everybody don't stand up. Just the next reader. You want some more? Yeah, we need some strong in here, bro. I know my boy inside the yard like that Hennessy.
Laya Shah.
All right.
Somebody take a picture. Nah. I love that, bro.
Isupk, Banya Howard, Banya Shalom.
Isupk, Banya Howard, Banya Shalom.
Yahweh Hashem Yahshua Barakatah.
Yahweh Hashem Yahshua Barakatah.
You can start saying it louder, bro.
Oh, say it louder.
I'm saving that for Cam.
I feel you, bro. I feel you, bro. Hey, yeah. Very
Very
I'm
wise.
saying, yeah, you a wise brother. Has everybody drunk tea with their honey and lemon? No.
Hell no, nigga, we was drinking Hennessy last night.
Honey Jack.
Lion Charlotte.
Hiya, Charlotte.
Take it to the face.
Every sip.
Pinky up. Pinky up. All right. What's it called? Shopping.
Oh, go. All right, we in Genesis 24 and 29. Good. That's good.
Hey, can you toss this away for me? That boy, I think you should more. I was just saying, you feel me? Hit push ups and. They gonna call me little gorilla monster. Kabar, get him.
Damn.
Go ahead,
Balara, Bakwa. How do you say it all together? Like,
Wa
Wa,
la.
Ra, Bakwa.
You don't have to say it all
Yeah,
together.
Rabakwa.
Rebecca. Oh,
That's Rebecca.
Yeah,
Whoa.
but you don't have to say it all together though.
oh, Konkan.
You feel me?
Konkan.
You're trying to be a professional at this shit. You're not a professional at this shit.
Konkan.
Your name ain't Jordan or LeBron.
Damn.
Go ahead.
Ak.
Mhm.
Washama. It's like a Washama. Washama. It's like
Mhm.
Laban.
Mhm.
Where it's like
Yeah.
where your ras is
Mhm.
I see. Labana.
Laban.
Looks like it. Laban. Ow. Hash.
Mhm.
Haka. It's like Hakawa Taza. Ha.
Mhm.
Hakawa Taza. Ow. Ha'ayan.
Ha'ayan.
Ha'ayan. Waya Haya.
Mhm.
Kara'ath.
Mhm.
Ath. Hanazam. Wa'ath. Hataza
Mhm.
Madayam.
Tazamadium.
Hataza Madium.
Mhm.
Ow.
Mhm.
Yadaya. Akathia. It's like Akathia or what?
Kathwa.
Akathwa. It's like
The water.
Waka. Wakasha Ma'aiwa.
Mhm.
Ath. Debaria. Rabakwa.
Mhm.
Akathiawa. Akathiawa.
It's just a Kathwa.
Oh, Akathwa. La'amar. Ka. It's like Ka. Kaha.
Mhm.
Debar. Allah ya.
Mhm.
Ashayash. It's like a ah. It's like ha'ayash.
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 Yeah, because Ayash is man. So just the man.
The
Ha'ayash.
Ha'ayash. All right. Wayaba. Ow. Ha'ayash. It's like
Yeah, it's the
ha'ayash.
same word.
Ha'ayash.
Mhm.
Wahana.
Mhm.
Wahanaha.
Ahmad.
Ahmad. Ow. Hagamayam.
Hagamaliam.
It's like Hagamalium.
So what's the base word in that?
It
Camel.
was camel. You come.
Where is that in that word?
So that's probably gonna be Gamal.
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 So if I say the camel, it'd be Hagamal. But if it's multiple camels, then I'm just adding yam at the end of it.
Okay. That's
Hagamaliam. Go ahead.
That's understandable. Ow.
Mm-hmm.
Ha'ayan.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 31. Wayamar.
Mm-hmm.
Bawa. Barawak.
Mm-hmm.
Yahweh. Lama'a. It's like a lamaha. Tha'imada.
Ahmad.
Tha'imad. It's like Tha'imad. Bakawa. Ooh.
Bakawataza.
Bakawatza.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's like at the end of it. Okay. Wa'anakaya.
Mm-hmm.
Panyathai.
Panyathya.
Panyathya. Habayath.
Mm-hmm.
Wama Kwam.
Mm-hmm.
Lagam. It's like Lagayam.
Mm-hmm.
Waya Ba. Waya Ba. Ha'ayash.
Verse 32, right?
Oh, come on. Verse 32. My bad. It's like verse 32.
Just start at verse 32. Go ahead.
Okay. Waya Ba.
Wayaba.
Waya Ba.
Mm-hmm.
Ha'ayash. It's like a Habayathya.
Abayatha.
Habayatha.
Mm-hmm.
Waya Pathak. Haga. It's like, oh, damn. It's like, there it goes.
Hagamaliam.
Oh, okay. Hagamalium.
Mm-hmm.
Wayathan.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Somebody can't wait to ask the question. What's good?
So,
Yeah, I know my alphabet in Spanish and English, but when they have those little dots and there's apostrophes and all that stuff, it doesn't make the letter different, man.
No.
It's the same letter.
Yeah, it's the
So
same
like
letter.
what we're reading right now,
I don't know why it goes that time.
with the camels, right?
Yeah. He don't have all that because he got an iPhone. Do you?
it kind of has similar
Kinda.
things, but like,
Somewhat.
Don't pay attention to those.
I don't pay attention.
Don't pay attention.
Little dots and shit.
Don't pay attention to those. Just pay attention to the characters.
Okay.
Don't pay attention to the dots and shit. Don't. The only thing you need to pay attention to, there's a line at the end of the word, like a dash, because then it's trying to tell you if it's like if it's connected or you know what I mean. If it's the actual sound. If it's kabar or if it's kabara.
It's like, does it tell you if the words could, like, you know how they connect together? Like,
Yes.
It
Yes,
does?
that's what I'm saying.
Is that what these like little
What do you
lines?
think?
Oh, no, I was about to say something because I heard you said that. Because I seen your name and then I seen somebody, I forgot, I think I seen the brother name's like Haram.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Officer Kara.
Yes, correct.
It's just the ba and the ra is just flipped.
it's different words.
So it's
altogether.
karab or kabar. It's just flipped.
It's like, what is it?
Yeah, y'all don't know.
It confuses me.
We're gonna write on the board. Gonna go to the board.
You drew sideways.
Right? That's ka, ba, ra.
Camera.
Kabar, right?
Well, you read it.
It's
from
too
that
far,
way,
man.
you going back. From
Left,
right
right,
there,
right.
right to left,
Right,
right to left.
It's different. Yeah, it's different.
No, it's like this. So it's ka, bar.
So it's the same thing when you look at it on your phone.
And that's the shit that confuses me. Like when you put that, those little parentheses things.
Yeah.
Connectors.
Like
The connectors. That's why it's connected. The connectors.
So when you drop a letter.
Yeah.
We need to get Hebrew
When it's
class.
connected, you drop the A at the end. So now it's kabar. If it wasn't, it'd be ka, ba, ra.
I got
Mm.
But it's not. It's kabar.
so those little symbols are important then.
But they're not on there. They're not on that. This is just the regular what's the name? This is the Paleo Hebrew. It's not on that. That's the Assyrian. Hey, what's up? Oh, hey.
I got
How you
a
doing?
question.
I'm just teaching the Lashman Kabash class.
I got a question for you.
You do what I'm saying? Like Karab's name, right? Like Karab's name, right? This is Karab's name. And which is
Switched.
Ka, Ra, Ba. But it's Ka, Ra, Ba.
It's just switched.
That's it.
Because of the connection.
Yeah, because no, it's not because of the connected, it's just switch because the what? Oh, so wait.
They're different words,
That's
though.
what I was talking to.
Yeah, it's a different name. So
Yeah, it's a different name, but it's just the switch. The letter switch. It went from Kabar to Karab.
I see.
It's simple.
it's like it, sir.
I see.
I think
now.
it's like it. What he's talking
see.
about though is the dots and the and these little squigglies and stuff
Oh,
on the
yeah.
app itself.
Yeah, that don't matter because
Yeah.
that's just the yeah. This is the Paleo Hebrew and this is the ancient Assyrian.
Okay.
This is two different. This is what Moses spoke. This is what Isaiah introduced. Isaiah introduced the block script because writing changed. Writing was no more. It was no more like
These the same letters, right? This one right here,
Mm-hmm.
and the one at the part.
But yeah,
This one right here, right?
Yeah.
The one on the far right.
Yeah.
And the one on the far left. They're the same letters, but they got that little line at the bottom.
oh, so you know,
So I don't pay attention to that, right?
Oh, it's on there?
yeah, yours
That line
is
don't mean
here.
shit.
So that's.
And Ta's one
that's
is-
Yeah.
Oh, God.
That's
Why?
the only reason why it's like that is because the people that made that app are trying to confuse you from your course.
It's about to be one.
That's why they have the what's the name the Yiddish up here. You feel me? Because they're just trying to confuse you from your culture. Don't pay attention to that.
Yiddish.
Yiddish is not.
Same letters, just the letters.
Yeah, it's the same letter, it's the same characters. Why would you let just a line at the bottom confuse you when it's all hot? I know they just trying to confuse you.
They make it confusing, really.
All right, so listen. Now, what I want you to do, I want you to come to the last one class.
Damn. Can't gotta come on.
All these can be answered in the Last Marco Dash class. We don't have to stop Sabbath service to do this. We don't have to stop Sabbath service to do this. Keep going, huh?
Come. The bond.
Wait, where you at?
Straw. Right there.
Straw. Okay.
The bond. Sabbath. It's like
Read loud now.
it's a bond. Wait.
Monday history class.
Wamasapawai. It's like Wamasapawa.
Wow, Masop. Wow.
Wamasapa. Legamalayum.
Like a malium.
Legamalium.
Mm-hmm.
Wamayam.
Mm-hmm.
Lara 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 Ha Lara Yataza.
La rachataza.
Right. Lara Kataza. There. Ragalayal. It's like a Ragalayawa. Right?
Regaliawa.
Regalia. Wara Gala. It's like a Ragalia.
Well, regalia.
Damn, I do the same. Ragalia. That's a weird word. Ha'ana Shayam. Ha'anashim.
Mm-hmm.
Ashar.
Salaki.
Athal. It's like Athawa.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 33.
Why you gotta get shown?
Why you Yasham? What is it? That's weird.
I don't know.
Okay. Lapanyawa. It's like Lapanya Awu.
Mm-hmm.
La'akal. Wayamar.
Mm-hmm.
Lao. It's like La.
Yeah, la. Go ahead.
La. Akal.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Ad. It's like Ad.
Mm-hmm.
The Bari. It's like the Barthi. The Bathia.
The barathia.
The Barathia.
Mm-hmm.
The Barathia. It's like a Dabarai. It's like Dabayari.
It's almost the same word, right?
Kind
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't have the or the
Well, you know, look at it, because when you say my, Aaron, how do you add my to a word? You add ya at the end of it.
Yeah.
So the bar,
yeah.
ya.
The Baria.
So the one before that was a little bit different because it says the barathia.
Hmm.
Okay, go ahead.
Wayamar. The bar.
Verse 34.
Verse 34. Wayamar.
Mm-hmm.
Ibad. Abaram. Anakia.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 35. Yahweh. Barak. Atha. Adonaiah. Ma'ad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the last verse.
Okay. Waya
Wayagadal.
Gadal. What's like Waya Than.
Mm-hmm.
Lawa.
Lawa.
Lawath.
Mm-hmm.
So Genesis.
Taza'an.
Mm-hmm.
What? Like Waba choir.
Mm-hmm.
Waba choir. Wakasap.
Wakasat. Uh-huh.
Wazahab.
Hold on, go back. So what's the word for silver in that phrase right there?
What's the word for silver?
Yeah, based off of what we just read.
So kasap.
Yep. And then how do we add and to it?
Wa.
There you go.
Wakasap. Damn. Okay, so it's like kind of like Spanish, like because you know how in Spanish.
It kind of is, yeah.
It kind of is like Spanish. You
Where
think
you
about it.
add
It's
stuff.
not like Spanish.
Oh.
Spanish is like Hebrew.
Right.
There you go.
So there, yeah, Spanish is
Hebrew
like
is the
Hebrew.
oldest language on the planet.
Yeah, that's true.
You're right.
So Spanish is like Hebrew.
Hey,
I just thought about that. I was like, whoa.
Sorry,
What the fuck? Like, I didn't know word, like, think about it.
You know what I mean? Because where does Spanish come from?
Hebrew.
No, where does Spanish come from?
Greek, Latin.
No, yeah, it comes from Latin.
Oh,
You feel me? And then Latin comes from Latin is like an old language. It's like a precursor language. So language is like Hebrew, and then languages broke off from Hebrew.
yeah.
Wow.
Doesn't it come from the Spanish?
No. Well, yeah, but it comes from Latin.
Yeah, no.
That's why Italian. How do you say thank you in Italian? It's grazie. It's grazie. But then in Spanish, it's gracias. Gracias. You know what I mean? So it's the same. It's like the same dialect, just different languages.
It's like it, sir.
So what he said. Different rhythm. There you go.
I'll put it like this. What language did Esau speak?
Mm.
Right.
What language did he speak first?
What language did his whole family speak?
Mm.
It was this language.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he speak the Hebrew?
Yeah, they spoke.
Yeah.
Well, because we had
yeah,
our language.
yeah.
So they
Yeah,
took
yeah,
it and they broke off and they started doing their own thing with it.
It's actually 5 sets of Hebrews.
Yeah.
That's why the Isupk we don't use I'm a Hebrew Israelite. We just say Israelite. Like Kanye and all the rest of them, they say we're Hebrews. Of course, we all know Hebrew is just a language. Right? But you got the so-called white man speak Hebrew, right? You got Japanese or Moab or whatever. You got Ammon, you know what I'm saying, Chinese, East Indian, like you say. You know what I'm saying? And us, there's 5 sets of different Hebrews. So you can't say I'm a Hebrew Israelite. Because they all Hebrew is the language. So we separate ourselves and say I'm an Israelite, meaning from the 12 patriarchs from Jacob.
Right. Go ahead.
I could add on to it, but I'm good. Perfect. Oh, what can I say that's deeper than that? You know what I mean?
Okay.
Oh, he got a question.
That's just being holy, right? Set apart, set apart.
Who?
That's right.
China getting crazy.
If y'all look at that, what's the name back there with the prefixes? All of those prefixes are found in the Mandarin and the Japanese language. All of those prefixes. I don't know it. I don't speak it, but a little bit, you know. Go ahead.
Wazahab. Wa'ai. Yeah. Wa'ai baram.
Why about down?
Wa'ai badam. I was like, that's a D. Or my that's some Wa'ai badam. Washa pa kath. Washa bakath. Wagama wagam wagamalayam.
Wagamalium.
Wagamali.
Mm-hmm. So again, what's the base word in that one? Camel.
Gamali.
Gamal.
Gamal. Like
Yeah.
all Gamal, and then you had the wa and then the camels, you had the ya.
The yum. Exactly.
Let them sound the word out.
Huh.
Because when you come in, you tell them, you know what I mean? You tell them the word, you're not sounding the word out.
Okay.
So he's losing his actual his sounds of the Hebrew.
Right. I usually wait for him to take a stab at it. Yeah. Go ahead.
Because I mean, he's saying the same exact thing you saying. He's just breaking it down because he has to break it down.
Mm-hmm.
He's not a professional like you.
We'll keep working at that. I'm not a professional either. Go ahead.
I'm just saying, but he don't teach class. He hasn't been in it as long, so he doesn't really understand. You know what I mean? Like when he said, like when we read the Lord's Prayer, we say Abanawa. They don't know that that's two. That's a Abba and Nawa. They don't know that.
That was 2 different words.
Yeah, they don't know that it's our Father. The Nawa means our Father. So y'all, they don't know that. So when they say it, they just Abanawa.
Abba is father.
You know what I mean? So they have to. You know what I mean? They have to sound out the sounds first. Because then they get up there and then they try to read it and they just read it, but they're not sounding out the sounds.
Yeah. It's
just like when you're a baby, when you do that English alphabet, you go A, B, C, D, E. You know what I mean? You don't. You feel me? When you read, you go pull. You know what I mean? You don't say apple. No child learning the alphabet reads a word and just like at. They don't say cat. They say at because they have to sound it out. Mm-hmm. And then eventually they'll get it.
Right. You still have the rhythm or the kind of how you say it could differentiate slightly too. Because you got Abanawa, but you got some people say Abanawa.
Right.
Same thing. It's just separated and it's not wrong.
It's not.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to know the language, you know.
like so. That's like when I first started talking
He said, how shall no one?
like when you were talking about how to say my tribe name, Zabalawan. I used to say it Zabalawan.
Right.
It's not
Zabalawan.
wrong, but it's like just a
Mm.
different.
Exactly. That's a perfect example.
Mhm.
Yeah, rhythm of it, you know?
Because we all got different rhythms.
Yeah,
You know,
deep.
as long as we got that swag.
You can speak a different rhythm,
Mhm.
but you know what that word is saying. They might kind of say it different. You know what I'm saying?
Like tomato, tomato.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Really understood.
Got it.
All right, you got one more word.
Give me two. Oh yeah, one more. What Rayam? What Rayam? The donkeys, like the and donkeys. Yeah, that's another one. You want to go to the
No,
36?
no,
You want to go?
no, because 35 is the 7.
Oh, come on. What are we doing?
29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 7.
Okay.
Then go to the English.
So he was at verse 29.
Mm-hmm. He starts at verse 29.
Oh, that's verse 29. Oh, when Rebecca had a brother, and his name was Laban.
Rebecca had a brother. Oh, snap! Because you know her father's dead, right?
Hmm?
Rebecca's father's dead at this time, but she got a brother. You feel me? So it's not like he just went there and trying to talk to her. It's always this always has to talk to a man. You feel me? Always have to go talk to a man. Real talk. That's how you and that's where Hispanics, right? Our Hispanic brothers and black people, that's where we differentiate. You know what I mean? Because we go sleep with a Hispanic brother sister, and then he be looking at us like, why ain't you come talk to me? I could have, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You could have talked to me and asked me about taking her on a date, and you good. You feel me? I would be like, cool, go ahead. I'll check you out first. You know what I'm talking about? Because they still have they have some of the understanding in that culture. So that's where we differentiate. Yeah, I like that. That's where we have a difference at. You know what I mean? You understand that?
Come.
You understand that? That's why here in the ISUBK, what do we do when we want to court somebody or we want to go? What do we do? Most High in Christ. Go ahead.
I'll say in Mexico, if you want Mexico, they still kind of follow like the law of like, like of not going, whores not going out with everybody, or like like, because in Mexico, whenever someone gets with someone,
Yeah.
I think it's like they don't leave, like in Mexico they don't leave each other all the time, like
Yeah.
we do it here in America. They don't do that. Like they stay with that. Like once they get with someone, they stay with them.
Yeah,
I learned that.
and they try to. They try to stay together. You dig what I'm saying? Here in America, boy, as soon as first sign of trouble, they be like, I'm out.
Ooh,
Yes, you feel me? Out, and not in Mexico, they still value marriage. You know what I mean? They still value marriage. They value that. They might not value drugs. Because drug or what? How can I say that? Because cartels and stuff like that in Mexico. You know what I'm talking about? But marriage and stuff, they value that thing. That's honorable. Here in America, they make marriage a piece of paper.
Damn.
And divorce is also a piece of paper. You know what I mean? Child support is also a piece of paper. You know what I mean? Like,
and they went straight to Moses in the Bible.
right.
Wait,
they
what?
do.
Or in the Apocrypha where they say you handed a piece of paper.
But then they don't go to Christ where say where God put together, let no man put asunder. They don't go to that.
Good night.
You feel me? What's up, Taziar?
I know, I just want to make a comment. I know a lot of brothers and sisters that are Hispanics and they tell me this, that the only reason that they're still together is for the kids.
Oh, deal.
Is that wrong though? No, that's right.
They hate each other,
Yeah.
but it's like, we just want to thug it out.
They don't
for
really
the kids.
they don't really hate each other. They just got together. They just had the relations before they had a relationship. So then now they had sex. The sex was good, and they was together. And the only thing that was keeping them together was the sex, because they didn't know anything about each other. You do what I'm saying? So now they got to know each other. They're like, I hate this woman. And she's like, I hate him. but they don't really hate each other. They just, you know what I mean? They're just,
They keep having more babies.
yeah. You know what I mean? The honeymoon phase was over, and they figured out that they really didn't know each other. You know what I mean? So that they don't really hate each other. They just they hate to live together. That's why you see a lot of old couples and they have different separate rooms. You know what I mean? When they get together, but they, you know what I'm talking about? But that's his wife though.
With my mate, I think that just the people out in the world has gotten used to just like I had made the example last week. You know, you get into it with your brother, you're not gonna be like, you know, he increase your joy, broke your PlayStation, then tore up your TV, and you don't say like you're not my brother no more. You know, once you become like married, like that's it. You got to deal with every relationship, no matter if it's with a brother or whatever. It has problems.
Right. Right. It always gonna be problems.
But here, you know, you got the option. You got options here. You can go.
Yeah.
You can stay. You can, you know, go sleep with somebody else, and that's where we messed up at.
I got a question. Do we have that problem before Martin Luther King, or before that integration?
No, we didn't. Not us as a people, we didn't, because we have strong homes.
Because we had to stick together. Because we couldn't go to the white people establishment and be like, we had to have a dealing with Brother Johnson. We had to go there. You know what I'm talking about? Brother Johnson was the only way we was getting our eggs and milk. You know what I'm talking about? So we had to go there. We had to stick together as a community because everybody was coming in our community trying to kill us. You know what I mean? So we had to stick together as a community. That's why most churches was like gathering places for the communities.
Yeah.
Before integration. Like they used to go have gatherings at churches to see to figure out what was the next plan for the problem. Now people just go to church to gather together for the pastor to get rich.
Look, let me amplify what you're saying. So this is the reason why a lot of couples, well, men and women, when they get together, it's like, hey, sugar baby, hey, honey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, cupcake, you know what I'm saying? Hey, darling, hey, my love. It's all good because they look at each other as like brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? And then the moment you get married, and she's not your brother and it's not your sister, and the brotherhood scriptures, and you don't even follow that no more. Because a lot of people say, church, I'm talking about church Christians, they'll go in the Bible and say, well, Corinthians in the 7th chapter, that's like all the marriage scriptures, not all the marriage scriptures. I say, no, brotherhood and sisterhood scriptures are all through the Bible. Right. And what you got with that woman, you got with that brother, and you forgot that was your brother and that was your sister. Right. Right. So now the brotherhood and sisterhood go out the door because you don't apply brotherhood, sisterhood scriptures. Now, Isupk, we know that's our brother, we know that's our sister, and we apply all the scriptures in the Bible of love. Right. So not just quote unquote marriage scriptures. Right.
Like Matthew 18:15 don't exist no more after
you get married. Exactly. That's not your brother. That's not your sister. This is some woman you with or some whatever, And it goes from B word to N word to F word, and it's so quick to change within, months at a time,
Come on, sir.
And just like you had said, deal with each other. We got women and men in the world that say like, "Oh, I'm strong this," but you're not strong enough to deal with the person and fix the problems that you got going on. Like,
Most High in Christ.
What's this from counsel? That's one.
Right. They right. And the only counsel they get is from the pastor that want to have sex with your wife. Leave that brother. That's the only counsel they want to go get, but they don't want to get the counsel from the men of the Lord that tell them, well, fix it, stay with that woman, stay with that brother, fix it, do what y'all need to do to fix it. If y'all need to go on date nights every Thursday, go on date night. You know what I mean? Fix it.
Every Thursday.
Hey, whatever day they want to go on date night, but fix it. You know what I mean? That's the problem of it. You feel me? If you got a problem with your brother, what do? You fix it. Got a problem with your sister, what do? Fix it. That sister is not your wife. You gotta fix it. Right. You know what I'm talking about? Just like Northern Kingdom, Southern Kingdom. What we have to do with them? Fix it. You know what I mean? We have to. Or what? Christ ain't never coming back. If we don't go fix the problem, you know what I mean? And it just so happened ISUBK is the only place with the answers to fix it. There's no, that's it. Everybody has problems from other places. And I know now ask the same people that's talking about all the Black and Hispanic problems, what's the answer to fix it? They're not going to give you no answer. But you can ask Captain Tazariak every they're going to give you all the answers to fix the problem. You dig what I'm saying? Because ISUBK has the answers. Because the Lord has the answers. The Lord had the answers way back with Moses. It's just we didn't want to follow it. You feel me? What's up, Captain?
I was gonna like say what you are kind of saying. Like we have to want to do it. Like we have to want to be fixed. Some people don't want to be fixed. They're comfortable here.
Oh man, yeah. They're scared to change. I was scared to change too because I was scared to be good at it. I was scared I was gonna stop doing to the truth and actually be a good priest. I was like, and because then I had to actually have self accountability, actually do right. I couldn't go mess up and I just do it. Damn, he cold. He cold. You gotta just look. I used to have to travel to Austin to his classes. Okay, yeah. real talk. But I didn't want to miss Boot Up or Shut Up. I didn't want to miss the class. Didn't want to miss it. I was like, I got to get there because I know there's gonna be some gems dropped. Sprinkle a little seasoning on it. Keep going.
Okay.
Go ahead, knock it out so we can go get the camp.
Verse 30. And it came to pass when he saw the earring and heard the words of his sister saying, "Thus the man unto me," that he came unto this like that he came unto the man, and behold,
right. He's seen these jewels on the skirt. He's seen what the hell going on. So now he got to go check. You got to go check what's going on. You got to go see the man.
Come on, LeBron.
Yeah, LeBron. Yeah, the brother. Now you got to go see the man. What's going down? You feel me? I got to go check what's up because he didn't gave my sister jewels and you know what I mean. What is really going on? And she told him that he needed a place to stay and all this. I go check it out. You know what I'm talking about? Go ahead.
Okay. And he said, "Come in, thou blessed of the Lord. Wherefore standest thou without? For I have prepared the house and room for the camels."
Ooh-wee. So did Rebecca know, or did he know who he was? Yeah, he did. Rebecca went and told Laban everything that he told him. And he had just told him that he was Abraham's maid servant. You know what I mean? So him being Abraham, the brotherhood was already. Look, I got a house for your camels, food for your camels. I got beds for y'all. You know what I'm talking about? The brotherhood was already just like when anybody comes here from any other place, we lay out the red carpet, right? You know what I'm talking about? You hungry? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? You need some place to stay. I got a couch. I got TV. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't got we got TV dinners. You know what I'm talking about? You can have as many TV dinners as you want, or we can go get some wings. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I got some strong. You know what I'm talking about? Here goes some, or you can get some wine. You know what I'm talking about? Get a couple beers and things like that.
Okay.
It's always brotherhood shown, and that's what he's showing. You know what I'm talking about? That's what brothers in the Bible do. So we must value that also. Keep going.
Come on, so verse 32. And the man came into the house, and he girded his camels, and gave straw and provender for the camels.
You know what provender is? No, it's just food for animals.
Okay.
That's what provender is. Go ahead.
Come on. And water to wash his feet.
To do what?
To wash his feet.
He let that. You want a bath? You know what I'm talking about? We could draw you some water for a bath, or you know what I mean. Look, the towels is under there. get the shit. You know what I mean? Go. I got some soap for you. You feel me? Go ahead and take a shower, wash yourself, bro. Go get. Go ahead.
Come on, sir. And the man's feet that were with him.
And everybody else that came. You feel me? All right. So y'all can take showers however y'all want to take showers. You know, so whatever y'all. Everybody able to take a shower. See that he gave the servant, but the same hospitality he gave the servant's men.
Oh wow, he had men with them.
Yeah.
Oh,
We Israelites, we don't travel nowhere by ourselves.
that is true.
Twos and you know what I mean?
Come on.
Go ahead.
Come on. Verse 33. And there was set meat before him to eat.
Mm-hmm.
But he said, I will not eat until I have told mine errand.
His what?
My errand.
Yeah, remember Abraham gave him orders. He followed those orders.
So, okay, this scripture right here says that he gave him meat to eat, saying that we can eat meat, right?
Yeah.
So why would we Israelites say that we can't eat meat?
Because they don't know the Bible. It's very simple. They don't know the Bible. They read, they pick it. It's just like they're Christians. You know, Christians pick certain scriptures that they like, and they use that, and that's it. They don't go back and read the rest of it. Just like in the law, it don't say don't eat meat.
Right.
It gives you a certain type of meat to eat, or it gives you stipulations and yeah, between the clean and unclean, it gives you stipulations and you know what I mean. So it's this. It's an Oedipus complex. They just not understanding. They don't read the Bible. They don't know the Bible.
Right, Bible says it's like in the book of Romans, right? It's 14th chapter. They go back and forth, and they say one eats meat and one that's weak that eats herbs. So the one that just eats herbs, that's the one that's weak. But what's been going on now is the battle that's been going on all the time. Because why? There's nothing new under the sun. It's the same people that keep getting created over and over again. So it's going to be the same issues and problems coming up. And Paul spoke about it in the book of Romans. So in essence, it doesn't matter if someone eats meat or someone's a vegetarian or what have you. You follow the law, statutes, and commandments, and you don't put a stumbling block in front of your other brother because you look at him eating no meat, or vice versa. You know, look at me eating meat. We don't do that to each other because it's lawful. Like the brother said, as long as the meat that you're eating is a lawful meat, then it's not against the law. So they still gonna be jammed up, the ones who eat herbs, because when it comes Passover, what's the commandment? Right.
Oh, to eat, you have to eat the lamb and the unleavened bread.
Right.
There's people that don't drink, but they're gonna have to drink.
You know what I mean? A little sip, ain't nothing wrong
A
with
little sip of something.
little sip of wine.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And a little bit. You don't have to eat a big plate of meat. You know what I mean? You take a bite. Yeah, take a bite.
You don't have to eat meat. That's the whole point. People want to be right when they're both right. You don't want to eat meat, don't eat meat. Right. If you want to be, so you want to be a meat eater, make sure the meat you eat are lawful, and let's, get the kingdom of heaven and serve the Lord. That's it.
You know what I'm saying? So that way we ain't got to eat GMO meat. Let's get the kingdom of heaven. Let's bring Christ here, so we don't have to eat the GMO meat. We can eat some good meat that's actually healthy. What's up?
I was gonna say they don't really understand it. They're trying to oppress people with the Most High laws.
Yeah.
It's not
I
really
get
laws.
that. Hey, he's bringing us some heavy too.
Right. Oh,
Oppressing people with it.
you done?
Oh, come on.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Ayo.
Like them brothers that them fake Israelites try to come up on us. What is it they said? They said you can't play video games on the Sabbath. You can't cook on the Sabbath.
If that's your pleasure, brother, you can't pleasure on the Sabbath. I said, what? So I can't have sex with my woman on the Sabbath? He was like, no. I was like, he's like, not if you coming out the camp. I was like, but what if we not coming out the camp? So you telling me after Sabbath service I can't go? You know what I mean? I can't go do my thing with my woman if that's what she wants. Like I'm supposed to, like I can't do it.
That sounds like oppression.
It does sound like oppression.
I don't know, you should personalize it. Say, look, if I give you this work right here, I put these hands on you, and you gonna not fight?
Yeah, like right.
That's biblical.
Right.
Just go like that. So you don't want to get it. If I'm giving you this work right now, you ain't gonna fight me. Because you don't do nothing on the Sabbath.
That's crazy.
That is
Let me go and
deep.
get his work.
Yeah,
They must not have read
Nah,
Maccabees.
nah,
Then.
Exactly.
They didn't want that because when we started setting up to get, you know what I mean, they got on,
Yes,
moved,
sir.
they moved around. They didn't want to battle. They didn't want to
Oh.
battle. You know what I mean? Because they didn't want to actually come against it. They just wanted to come against it enough until we was ready to come back. You know what I mean? They was all big and bad when we was we good and but then when Officer Dog gave the order to actually set back camp back up, y'all want to do this? We can do it. And they was like, nah, let's go ahead and get on. You know what I mean? Okay, then. You know?
The table turned.
Yeah.
He had said to do with the tight pants and the fringes. He said, the wicked, I mean, what did he say?
The wicked flee when none pursue.
Right. Yeah.
And we were like, oh.
And then y'all get the order, and then they fled.
Yeah, because Officer Dog was like, oh, because we was done with camp. We was just talking brothers and and then he got into something about doing something on the Sabbath, and I was like, we good, you know what I mean? Officer Dog was like, look, we're not gonna go back and forth about the Sabbath, and we're not gonna do this. He's like, no, but he started getting loud. Officer Dog. That's when everybody
You off, brother. You need to study.
we just looked at him like we just stopped and looked at him. And Officer Dog was like, all right, y'all want to do it like this? Set camp back up. You know what I mean? Okay. We're in the thick of it. Yes, yes, I'm ready for it. You know what I mean? I start going to talk about
Sabbath, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Made for man, not man for the Sabbath. Like it's it's really basic math, and Christ literally said, don't you know that the priest profane the Sabbath?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Eating it, like some people say, they can't even drink. You know, and they see us in class and not drinking. But damn it, drinking is a part of the Sabbath. So what are they talking about? Why y'all should holler, brother? You know what I'm saying? So they don't know they informed or whatever, you know. It's like it was from
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I am Abraham's servant. Verse 30.
He said what?
I am Abraham's servant.
But he I'm not gonna say he gave his registry, but he gave who his orders was from.
Oh,
You know what I'm talking about? He gave who his orders was from. Y'all haven't understood that yet because y'all still like troopers but y'all will when you get an order to call somebody and get the information, you're gonna have to tell them, you know what I mean, who you are. You're gonna salute them, tell them who you are, tell them who your orders you're under to call them and get the information. You do what I'm saying? You're gonna have to. You feel me? That's biblical. That's how soldiers do things. You know what I mean? And we are soldiers of Christ. Go ahead.
Verse 35. And the Lord hath blessed my master greatly, and he is become great, and he hath given him flocks and herds, and silver and gold, and manservants, and maidservants, and camels, and asses.
Right. Because Abraham did become great before he died. And all that is now become whose? Isaac's. Is Isaac old enough to actually receive those things and take care of those things? So now that's why the manservant Abraham's servant, you know what I'm talking about? He has control of all those things until Isaac become of age. And now he's trying to get Isaac a wife when Isaac is of age. You understand that?
Okay.
What's up?
What is the age?
What is of age? Like to get married? It's a mind state. Remember I was telling you about what the age of the woman to get married? Whenever her father says so. You know what I mean? If she's 25 and she's not ready to be a wife because the father says that you know what I mean, she's still immature, then she's not ready to get married. Whenever the father says so. It's just like in the school. That's why we go to the head to go ask, because maybe that woman's not ready to be a wife. Maybe give her some time, brother. She's only been in the school a year. You know what I mean? And she's still battling a couple of demons. You know what I mean? So give her like another. Give her, I hope after a year she only got a couple left. You know what I mean? But she's still battling some demons. So give her some time. You know what I mean? And then they might give her some time. Like, okay, come back in 6 months. Come back 6 months. You might be ready for that husband.
You're a great princess. That's her life.
You know what I mean? So it's whenever you know what I mean. Sometimes you're not ready. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to go explore life, and I'm not talking about explore life like go and have sex and stuff like that. Maybe you got to go see some stuff and have a couple Passovers and have a couple feast days to be like, all right, you know what I mean? Just maybe. You understand that?
Come on.
All right, with that, Amajim.
Wait, what?
35, right?
Oh, come on, yeah, you're right.
Is the highlighter over here still? Can you pass us the highlighter? It don't matter. Mark that 35.
Okay.
Oh, I'm getting old, y'all. I'm getting old. I gotta find where someone y'all drinks is from the Fountain of Youth.
Oh,
You know, drink.
It changed my age on Facebook. 27.
The internet says did y'all need to blow the horn?
Oh, you need to be
Yeah.
listening about that. No, I'm just kidding. I'm counting.
I'm like, you're an alcoholic now.
Nah, I'm kidding. Nah.
I'm like, you're an
Also, you don't want
Grab it. Grab the
Oh,
spoon.
I didn't give it to you yet?
Nah, I said,
My
I was
bad.
like, hold on, I was like, wait a minute, do we not do that?
I thought I gave it to you already.
Nah, it just poured in and left. I was like, oh. Lyle Shala.
Laya Shala.
Turn the camera a little bit, Bubba.
Oh, your camera messed up?
Just a little.
Yeah, it did. No, it's
Towards
yeah,
him.
towards me.
There.
Oh,
There
what's
we go,
that?
right there.
What is? Yo.
I think it's the finish.
Oh, cool.
It's the finish of it. It's cool. We can put some more on it. Sand it down. You got it out, yellow one, or you?
Kind of. All right. Madim, Sar, which means to turn. Upanya Hakudon. We're going to turn face to east. And we'll finish with the Lord's Prayer in the ancient Hebrew. Abanao. Shabbat Shemayim. Kodash. Hayah. Shemka. Yahweh. Malak Taba'ah. Ratazaka. Hayah. Aisha. Baratazah. Kawak. Hayah. Bashamayim. Nathalano. Lacham. Kau. Yawam. Wasalakno. Kababwakno. Kasalakno. Kababwakyano. Wala'ah. Tabi'ayno. Wanasaya one. Abo. Hawashayno. Mayan. Rai. Hayah. Ka. Amalakwa. Wa'alak. Watapa'arat. La'aylulamya. Aman.
Now we're going to do the Lord's Prayer in English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. And forgive us our debt. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it.
All right, Sar. Right now we got to salute the scroll, right?
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead.
I'm in everybody in the head.
I'm tough. I didn't get it before. No. Are you going to do it like that, or you're not going to twist it?
I don't know. You know what? Go ahead and twist it. Just a little more. Just a little bit more. That's why.
Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shabbarak, Yah. Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shabbarak, Yah. Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shabbarak, Yah. Yahweh Shem Yahshua Barak Yah.
Yahweh Shem Yahshua Barak Yah.
Yahweh Shem Yahshua Barak Yah. Yahweh Shem Yahshua Barak Yah.
Yahweh Shem Yahshua Barak Yah.
Do it again, I say it right.
Yahweh Shem Yahshua Barak Yah.
Yeah. Do it again.
Yah.
Do it again, now from the top.
Yahweh Shem Yahshua Barak Yah.
Barak, yeah.
Yah.
Do it again, now from the top. Take your time.
Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Barak Yah.
There you go. I'm trying to put.
No, right hand. There you go.
Yahweh Shem Barak.
Yahweh
Yahweh
Barak
Barak.
Yah.
Ayah.
Wow.
All right. He didn't come out here and just salute the scroll. He wanted to.
It started like I was trying to do something.
Yeah, that's what they're supposed to do. They see everybody, all the other brothers in here, and they want to be like that. It's good to give a brother. It's good to give brothers. When we was growing up, we seen drug dealers and stuff on the street, so that's what we want to be. When they growing up, they see a priest, and that's what they want to be.
Oh, damn.
You know what I'm saying? That's what they want to be.
We'll bet to close it out.
They see something that don't nobody do, and that's salute a scroll to the Most High.
Oh,
That's
do it.
come to class. You dig what I'm saying? That's wear garments. They don't see nobody else do that.
Right.
So they looking at us like, oh, like who? I don't know what they doing, but I want to do it. You know what I'm talking about? When you was growing up, didn't you want to be a Power Ranger? You know what I'm talking about? You want to be a Power Ranger. They was wearing suits. They was out there shooting the guns and using swords, and you know what I mean?
Plus, they never lost.
Yeah. And they did it.
And they had a
They
business
never
on
lost. Yeah.
We are undefeated. We never lose.
I'd rather be a Power Ranger than a drug addict.
it. You got no flute though. We're gonna salute out.
You can do it if you want.
All right, brothers. Amadi, we're gonna give the brothers one courtesy salute.
Now you can go ahead. We ain't doing verse.
Man of Israel, Amadi Shabbat, Amadi, Barak,
Yahweh Shem Yahshua Barak Yah.
Yagi Matar, Sar, turn and face the sisters for one courtesy salute. Man of Israel, Amadi Shabbat, Amadi, Barak,
Yahweh Shem Yahshua.
Yagi Matar. Class dismissed.